Retirement is supposed to be the time when you finally get to enjoy the wealth you've built, but without the right financial strategy, you could run into some serious money mistakes that derail your retirement plans. Some mistakes may cost you thousands in unnecessary taxes, while others could leave you short on income when you need it the most. The good news? With the right planning, you can avoid these common pitfalls and set yourself up for a secure and stress-free retirement. Hi. If you're new here, my name is David Drummond, founding partner at DLD Financial Group Ltd and a certified financial planner, or CFP. I've helped Canadians like you navigate retirement, tax strategies, and financial planning. Let's dive into 6 common money mistakes you need to avoid in retirement and what you can do instead. Mistake number 1, not having a withdrawal strategy. Many retirees believe that once they've built up their retirement savings, whether in an RRSP, TFSA, pension, or investment portfolio, they can simply withdraw money as needed. But without a structured withdrawal strategy, you could end up paying more taxes than necessary, losing government benefits, or even outliving your money. Let's break this down into 3 critical mistakes retirees make when withdrawing their retirement savings and what you can do instead. One of the biggest shocks retirees face is that RRSP and RRIF withdrawals are fully taxable as income. Unlike a TFSA, where withdrawals are tax-free, every dollar you take from your RRSP is taxed at your marginal rate, just like a paycheck. If you withdraw too much in a single year, you may be pushed into a higher tax bracket, which means you could end up paying thousands more in taxes than necessary. Example, the cost of unplanned RRSP withdrawals. Imagine you retire at 65 with $800,000 in an RRSP and need $50,000 per annum to cover your expenses. You might think, I'll just draw $50,000 per year and live off of that. But here's the problem. $50,000 in RRSP withdrawals is fully taxable. If you have other taxable income like CPP and OAS, you could push yourself into a higher tax bracket. The OAS clawback starts at $90,997 of taxable income for 2024. So if your withdrawals are too high, you could lose some or all of your OAS benefits. Now compare this to a strategic withdrawal plan. Instead of taking $50,000 per annum from your RRSP, you withdraw a smaller amount and supplement it with TFSA withdrawals, which of course are tax-free. You withdraw a little more from your RRSP in your 60s before OAS kicks in to smooth out taxes over time. You delay your CPP and OAS if possible, increasing your guaranteed income later while keeping your taxable income lower now. This approach reduces your overall tax bill, keeps your government benefits intact, and stretches your retirement savings further. Withdrawing only the RRIF minimum. By age 71, you're required to convert your RRSP into a registered retirement income fund, or RRIF. The government sets minimum withdrawal rates that increase as you age, starting at 5.28% at age 71 and rising each year. Many retirees only withdraw the minimum amount required, assuming that this is the best way to make their money last. But here's the problem. RRIF withdrawals increase over time. By your 80s and 90s, your minimum withdrawal rates could be 7 to 10% per year, which may force you to take out more than you need and pay higher taxes. If you die with a larger RRIF balance, your estate could face a massive tax bill. The entire balance is counted as income in the year of death, potentially pushing your estate into the highest tax bracket of 53.53% in some provinces. Example, the high cost of deferring with withdrawals. Let's say you retire at 65 and only take the minimum RRIF withdrawal starting at 71. By the time you pass away at age 85, you could still have $500,000 in your RRIF. If all of this is taxed in a single year at the top marginal rate, your estate could lose over 50% to taxes. A better approach? Start withdrawing strategically before age 71. Take small RRSP withdrawals in your 60s to reduce your RRIF balance later. Convert part of your RRSP to a TFSA each year up to the contribution limit. Use a RRIF meltdown strategy to draw down your savings gradually, tax efficiently over time. Not coordinating RRSP withdrawals with CPP, OAS, and other income. Your retirement income comes from multiple sources: CPP, OAS, workplace pensions, RRSPs, TFSAs, rental income, and even part-time work. The mistake many retirees make is focusing only on RRSP withdrawals without considering how all of these income streams interact. Why this matters? Taking Taking RRSP withdrawals too early or too late can impact how much tax you pay. CPP and OAS are taxable, so adding large RRSP withdrawals on top could push you into a higher tax bracket. If your total taxable income exceeds $90,997, your OAS starts getting clawed back at a rate of 15%. Example, poor coordination of withdrawals. At age 60, you take CPP early, reduced by 36%, and start at 65, you add OAS and workplace pension income, but now you're withdrawing too much at once, pushing your tax bracket higher. By 71, your mandatory RRIF withdrawals force even more taxable income, and by 75, you're in the highest tax bracket and losing your OAS benefits. A better approach is to coordinate withdrawals strategically. For example, delay CPP to age 70 so you can get 42% more per year. Withdraw from your RSP strategically in your 60s before OAS kicks in. Use TFSA withdrawals to supplement income tax-free. This ensures you maximize your benefits, pay lower taxes, and stretch your savings longer. How to avoid this mistake? To optimize your retirement income and minimize taxes, here's what you should do. Plan early. Start structuring withdrawals in your 60s before mandatory RRIF withdrawals begin. Withdraw strategically. Take small, controlled withdrawals from your RSP before age 71 to spread out taxable income. You also use your TFSAs to transfer excess RSP withdrawals into your TFSA up to the contribution limit and grow your money tax-free. Coordinate with CPP and OAS. Decide whether to take CPP and OAS early or delay for higher benefits later. Consider income splitting. If you're married or common law, splitting RRIF income can reduce your tax burden. Work with a professional. A well-structured plan can save you tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars in taxes over your lifetime. Mistake number 2, ignoring taxes on retirement income. Many retirees focus on how much they have saved, but forget that not all retirement income is taxed the same way. Here's where retirees go wrong. RRIF withdrawals are fully taxable, just like a paycheck. OAS can be clawed back if your income is too high. CPP, pensions, and investment income add to your taxable income, which can increase your tax bill. What to do? Instead, use TFSAs for tax-free income since withdrawals don't count as taxable income. Split retirement income with your spouse to lower your overall tax rate. Plan RSP withdrawals carefully to avoid high tax brackets and OAS clawbacks. By managing how and when you withdraw money, you can reduce your lifetime tax bill and keep more of your savings. Mistake number 3, keeping too much in cash. Many retirees worry about market downturns and prefer to keep large amounts of cash in savings accounts or GICs. But over time, this safe strategy can actually cost you more than you think. The problem? Inflation eats away at your purchasing power. A savings account paying 2% interest isn't keeping up with the inflation at 3% or more, meaning your money loses value. Low returns mean you need a bigger nest egg to sustain the same lifestyle. What to do instead? Keep only 1 to 3 years of expenses in short-term needs. Invest the rest in a balanced portfolio that includes dividend-paying stocks, bonds, or ETFs to generate income. Use a bucket strategy, keeping cash for immediate needs and investing for long-term growth. A well-diversified portfolio outpaces inflation while still providing stability. Mistake number 4, overlooking healthcare and long-term care costs. Most Canadians assume healthcare is free in retirement, but while provincial healthcare covers basic medical costs, many expenses like dental care, vision, hearing aids, prescriptions, and long-term care aren't fully covered. Did you know a private nursing home in Canada can cost between $4,000 and $7,000 per month? Home health care services can add up to tens of thousands of dollars per year. What to do instead? Consider private health insurance to cover medical expenses. Budget for long-term care or assisted living costs in case you need them later. Set aside a separate healthcare fund or use TFSAs for future medical expenses. Planning ahead means you won't be caught off guard by rising healthcare costs. Mistake number 5, not adjusting your spending in retirement. Your spending habits in retirement aren't the same as when you were working. Many retirees spend too much too soon, only to find themselves needing to cut back later. 3 phases of retirement spending. Number 1 is the go-go years, which typically is the 60s to 70s, active years with higher travel and entertainment spending. Number 2, the slow go years between the 70s and 80s, less travel but steady living expenses. And number 3, the no-go years, 80s and plus. Healthcare costs rise but discretionary spending drops. What to do instead? Plan for different spending phases, spend more in the early years while keeping long-term costs in mind. Track your expenses annually to ensure you're on track. Don't be afraid to enjoy your money, but have a plan to make it last. Balancing spending in the early years ensures don't run out of money later. Mistake number 6, not seeking professional advice. Many retirees try to navigate retirement finances alone, but with taxes, investments, and withdrawals all playing a role, it's easy to miss critical opportunities. What could go wrong? Paying too much in taxes because you don't know the best withdrawal strategy, investing too conservatively and losing to inflation, and missing out on government benefits or tax saving strategies. What to do instead? Work with a financial planner to create a tax-efficient retirement income plan. Get investment advice to ensure your portfolio aligns with your goals. Reviewing your plan regularly to adjust for market changes, tax laws, or personal circumstances is really important. The right advice can help you keep more of your money and enjoy a worry-free retirement. Retirement should be about enjoying your wealth, not stressing over it. But without the right strategy, it's easy to make mistakes that can cost you thousands in taxes, lower your income, or leave you financially vulnerable later in life. But by avoiding these 6 mistakes, not having a withdrawal income strategy, ignoring taxes, keeping too much in cash, overlooking healthcare costs, overspending, and not seeking financial advice, you're set yourself up for a more secure and comfortable retirement. Want to make sure your retirement plan is on the right track? Book a time with me and my team today. Let's create a plan that protects your wealth and maximizes your retirement income. Don't leave your retirement to chance. Let's build a strategy that works for you. Click on the link below to book an appointment with myself or my team. Thanks for watching. Look forward to seeing you in the next video.